All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back into it. It's week 2 of our Flash Fest recap, and it was an exciting week across the board. There was a lot of action that was going on. Shout out to a bunch of teams that just focused well. I'm gonna get it started with the Proselytes. They faced on Gorilla. It was the battle of the brothers, and it was a good battle. It was a good battle. It really came down to the last games, and overall the Proselytes they got that W. So shout out to Kev and his team for always coming prepared for a battle. It was just that Sadiq and his squad got it done on the back of Tom Brady and Gronkowski. So Carson, I thought that I really kind of thought that Carson was going to be a big threat. Seattle did try to use him as best as they could, but it just wasn't enough. So we move on to the next game, the Garden Warriors against question mark. All right, so the Garden Warriors won. Zeke, he woke up. The Cowboys finally gave him the ball. He was able to do something. And I don't want to concentrate so much on the Warriors. I mean, they are 2-0, and so you got to respect that. Shout out to them for their effort, but the storyline really isn't about them. It's about question mark. Question mark is going to have to get it together. Before the question mark in his name, it's comeback. I know John has it in him because John is a competitor. He's going to be looking to make some trades. He's going to be looking to hit the free agency board. But right now, he's got to figure something out. Aaron Rodgers at least woke up out of his coma and did something for his team. They moved the ball around. Detroit couldn't do anything. But other playmakers on the squad is just going to have to step it up for him. So again, long season ahead. We have 11 more weeks in the regular season, so I'm sure John can certainly figure it out. Next game was this was a rematch of the championship. It was a rematch of last year's title, and the results were pretty much the same. Actually, yeah, I would say the results were the same. It's debatable. One could say that this year's results were worse because Lewis, he actually beat Pat by like 60 fantasy points. I mean, that's pretty bad. But you got to respect that. So you could say that this year was worse, or you could say last year was worse because the last time they played, everything was on the line, and it was like winner took a whole lot. So nevertheless, man, shout out to Lewis. I don't tend to use the N word a lot. I think it's a word that for me, even though I understand it from a contextual standpoint, I do find offense because I know how the N word has been used to hurt people. But I think in this case, this N word is okay in this context because it really captures what took place, and it wasn't so much about Russell Wilson. It wasn't so much about Henry, who just remains insane when he has the ball in his hands. But really, the N word that captured this game was nice. It was just nice. Lewis, your victory was nice. I congratulate you, my friend, on a nice job. Well done. That's the N word for the day. All right, let's move it on. All right, so on the next recap, we had the Bloodline taking on the Fires Fly. This was a battle to figure out who was going to get their first win. Only one team could actually do it, and it was the Bloodline. What do you expect if you have my homeboy doing what he does, even though it came in a loss to the Ravens? Let's not miss that very important point. But nevertheless, he got the job done. And it helped them get that W. So congratulations on y'all first win of the season. Hey, the sleeper team for the year might be AC/DC. I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know if I don't know if they just been studying. I don't know what they were doing in the off season, but ACDC is bringing it. And I know Von inherited some trash, and he's trying to turn trash into treasure, but he's got a lot of work to do. Hitting the free agency, making some phone calls, talking to other managers. Um, Prayer is always helpful. He's just got a lot of work to do. Look, my phone started ringing. That might have been Von calling me, but I'm not interested in any of your players, Von. All right, but anyway, congratulations to ACDC on getting it done. The final game was Chris against Kima. That's always fun to watch them take on each other, and Chris got it done. Whip A had the second highest score, and it was a good output. Who really thought that Bridgewater would just be blowing up the fantasy page? Well, I guess Chris did. He worked it out. Evans, he's catching that ball. I see you, Chris, with trying to fill in some positions from Tampa Bay, using their defense and everything. Their defense might be serious, man, because a lot of folks are only getting like single digit points, maybe negative points, but the Bucks gave him 20 points, and that was a huge deal breaker for what Kima was going against. Kima had McCaffrey. McCaffrey did pretty good, but it's hard to battle when you're going against a team that's defense is going to put up 20 points. It reminds me of the old school Buccaneers back with Warren Sapp and them. So anyway, that's our recap for week 2. Great job to everybody that was a winner. And for those of you that didn't get it done, there's always week 3. Take care.